State your name, please.
Aiden J.
How are you doing today?
Doing alright.
I am crazy. Yeah. I'm, okay. Could be better, could be worse. I'm all right.
How are you doing today, a little bit?
Good. A little sore, but I'm good.
That's good.
They hurt.
Good, good. I wasn't before. Now I'm a little on guard.
Is there any embarrassing stories that you've brought here today?
I've got one. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't remember the exact time or day or like season or whatever, but it was around summertime, I'd say, or spring. Sixth grade. I was over at a friend's house. I'd spent the night there. It was pretty chill. They had this like really nice pool in the backyard. And we decided to just go swimming for a little bit before my mom came to pick me up. We were kind of in the shallow line. I'm not like a great swimmer or anything, but we were just kind of like chilling, throwing a ball back and forth. It was fun. And then as my mom came and everybody was like saying hi to each other and I was getting ready to leave, what ended up happening was I decided to just kind of jump in the deep end, even though I didn't know how to really swim that well. And you could probably tell how that went. What ended up happening was as like my parents, or as, the kids' parents that I was over with and my mom was talking to them and stuff and everything, I had jumped into the deep end and then almost drowned that day. Right in front of everybody too. So it was like everybody was on the side just talking and you were, like just having a good time. And then I just started calling for help and like, just help me, just screaming and stuff. Definitely one of the most embarrassing moments I've probably ever had going over anywhere or doing anything publicly. That was fun. I don't really swim that much anymore either after that day. Not in the deep end anyways. I still have like a pool and stuff that I go swimming with my brother and stuff, but it's about it. I like to try to forget that sometimes, but it's been ingrained in my brain because it was just a really goofy moment. So that's about it.
Do you have any embarrassing stories that you prepared for us? Feel free to.
All right, I do. So this one time, I was probably 8. No, I was probably 6. I was sleeping and I walked out of my room into the living room where my mother was. And I was like, Mom, I'm going to go take a pee. She said, okay, honey, you go have a great time. So I walked in there and she hears the water running. And she's thinking, what the heck is this kid doing? So she comes in and sure enough, I'm standing there, washing my hands and peeing on the counter. Same time. I was sleeping. I was asleep. And I was doing that. And I woke up and I looked around myself and I said, what the heck is going on? And then I fell back asleep, man.
How did that moment impact your life?
No, it's just like, what the heck? When she told me in the morning, it was like, I don't remember that.
Did you ever have the thought that maybe she made it up?
No, but I tell you what, I did want to do it again. Yeah, I got that.
Would you consciously do it again, or you hope one day you sleep?
I'd do it again in school, honestly, but
Do you have any stories prepared for us today that you'd like to express to the camera? If so, continue.
It's about the time I spilled sweet and sour sauce and barbecue sauce in a brand new truck. I was at the Fonda Fair announcing with my buddy Todd, and we had no food because the fair did not give us any food, sadly. And so he goes, all right, we're all done for the night. Let's go get some food. So we went to the McDonald's down the road from the fair. So he's going to drive me home. I'm about 20 minutes from home, Fonda. And we get going. We're going down the road. I got the tray of food in my hand. He goes, I'm going to let you hold on to it. All of a sudden, we're going down the road. He just slams on the brakes. Everything goes flying. He had bought the truck 2 days before it. The tray went flying. There was french fries all over the place. Barbecue sauce splattered on the dash. It was a mess. And then he starts videoing. He's laughing. I'm like, why? What's so funny about this? I just got spilled food all over your truck. He goes, well, yeah. He goes, it's your fault. I go, what? How is it my fault? You hit the brakes. It's your fault. I said, it's not my fault. You hit the brakes too hard and I set the food flying. And I don't know. I was angry at him at first, but our relationship is very, he's like my second dad, pretty much. I was mad at first, because first off, all the food was on the ground, so we just wasted all the food. I was also upset because now I could get the blame for spilling all this stuff on his truck. He ended up just cleaning it up and said it's fine, but I was like, man, Why? Why me? So my advice is, if you ever go to like McDonald's or something, make sure you have the food in the containers. Like get a box or something. Don't get a tray because stupid stuff like that happens.
Okay, so here's my embarrassing story. So when I was in high school, I was on the track team, and I don't know what track and field is like at other schools or even how it is currently at Gloversville High School. But it wasn't cool to be on the track team when I was in high school, but I was very good at it. I kind of was the star, I guess. I don't wanna toot my own horn, but I was a little bit of the star of the track team. Over my years of working on the team, I guess more popular kids started joining, one of which being this kid I had a pretty big crush on. But since I was good at track, I was like popular on the track team, so that was good. So one day for track, we were practicing block starts. So for anybody who doesn't run track, block starts are like those metal things that sprinters get into before they take off before the race. So part of coming out of a block to do a start is you have to like fling your hands in order to kind of like give yourself the momentum to move forward. To go off of blocks, somebody needs to like hold them in place for you. So they need to like stand on them for you. So this kid I had a crush on offered to hold my blocks for me. I go to do my block start and I'm nervous and I flail my arm back a little harder than I probably normally would. And I may or may not have hit him in a place where guys really don't want to be hit. So yeah, and that kid never spoke to me again.
How did that make you feel?
I'm embarrassed now even just recalling it, to be honest with you, Blake.
So the story that comes to mind is I was trying to record skateboarding tricks in the parking lot of my school to like impress someone, you know, because I just have to impress women. That's like my brand. And I was skateboarding trying to do a trick. My friends walk out and the principal walks out and I'm going to do the trick. Skateboard right up my ass and in front of everybody on video. And then I couldn't play in practice because I wiped out so hard and I had to explain to my coach what had happened in front of everybody.
How long did this affect you for?
Like a week. I completely wiped out on my arm and obviously my hurt pretty bad. So.
And this traumatized you?
Oh, totally. So traumatized.
You think about it?
I think about it all the
Quite
time.
often.
Yeah.
Understandable.
So I was anything but an only child. I had about 5 siblings, maybe even 6. Bad memory, you know, it's hard to remember. I've been so removed from them the last couple of years. This happened when I was little. We were all set to go on a family vacation for Christmas. We were all going to go to New York City. And we were going to have a grand time, grand place, you know, Times Square, you know, the ball drop on New Year's, everything, Christmas Eve. We had this dinner for the night to celebrate before we had Christmas tomorrow, and then we left. During the dinner, I was sort of picked out as the problem child of the family, unfortunately. That leads to a lot of blaming being put on you. So when fights happened and things spilled and all that, it was always, oh, Joey did it. Oh, Joey did that. Oh, was it Joey again? Oh, God, Joe, why would you do that? You know, all the time. But of course, during that time, it's not like, who really knows? Who really cares? When they went to leave for the morning, the Christmas morning, I slept in and they did not notice the problem child was still home. So unfortunately, I was left home alone.
Was that just the whole plot to Home Alone?
What?
That whole story, what did that even happen? Was that just the plot to Home Alone? The kid
I don't know what
about to go to New York City.
I don't know what you're talking about.
If you don't have a real story, then
That
don't
is
know why you're
this.
sitting
This
here.
is a real
What-
story.
it-
This is my life.
Okay, sir. If you have another story, then continue. But I will not accept that story.
Wow. Okay. Just. You know what? This.
Sir,
This is
sir,
stupid.
sir,
You know
sir,
what?
Stop,
You know
stop.
what?
Relax. All right, sir. If you've come to relax,
Yeah.
we will allow you to go on with your story. It must be yours.
The first one was, but you know what?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Whatever. So me and my little sister once shared a room at my mom's old house, and we like to travel out in the backyard. We even like to travel beyond the backyard. There was a forest behind our house we like to go on and play, and usually we went during the days with my mom's supervision. But one night, I felt a little disturbance. So I was like, hey sis, you want to go out to the forest? And my sister was like, you're insane. It's midnight. And I said, I know. So we went out to the forest. We kept going. We saw this emanating light out of nowhere, and suddenly that light dimmed. And once we got to the light, we looked down and we saw an alien.
Okay, bro.
And-
Come on, an alien?
What?
Are you? What did you name him?
Yeah.
And what did you name him?
Well, extraterrestrial, E.T.
I'm done.
What? What?
No.
It's my life. It's my life. It's my life. It's my life.
Sir, relax.
This is my life
Get away
stories.
from me, sir.
This is my life. This is my life story.
Hello, this is Blockbuster Video. I am Joe speaking. How may I help you today?
Wow, I didn't think it would work. There really is one more Blockbuster Video out there.
Yes, this is the last existing Blockbuster Video in the entire world.
Now,
How may I help you today,
really
sir?
wanted to, I see if it was real. I didn't think it was real.
We are indeed the last Blockbuster Video store open in the entire country. Now, please, is that all you wanted today?
Well, sir, I'm sorry, what was your name again?
Joe from Blockbuster Video.
Ah, yes, Joe. I would actually like to find a movie.
We have a real customer! We have an actual person looking for... I'm sorry, this happens only once in a while. We have a real customer! Okay, what genre of movie would you like to find?
I would like to look for a children's movie by the name of Finding Nemo.
Oh, well, lucky for you, we have a bunch of new Finding Nemo movies in store. In fact, you're speaking to Nemo himself.
Nemo? The Nemo.
Yes.
The Nemo that lost away
Nemo.
and the
Yes, the one with the
off
short left
cliff
fin.
and
Yes,
all.
the Nemo. You are talking to the Nemo.
There is no way in hell that you are Nemo. There's
What?
no way in hell that you are Nemo.
Excuse me?
Yep,
I
prove
am
it to
Nemo.
me. Prove it that you're Nemo.
I am Nemo! I had the left fin when I was a child. I am Nemo. I'm so sick of... First it's the interview, then it's this. I'm so sick...